Hi there, it's Debbie Anderson here today, and I am here to help you on your path to healing. And today we're going to talk about how quantum healing hypnosis can possibly help you with your trauma and your post-traumatic stress disorder and the symptoms that you suffer with because of that. So before we get started, I ask if you could please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Leave me a comment or thumbs up. I would really appreciate that if you find it helps you and resonates with you. So quantum healing hypnosis is used to help many conditions and symptoms. And for example, people that have suffered with a lot of anxiety, fears, addictions, and they might have blockages in their lives, blockages such as financial issues or relationship issues, health issues. It's really helped people with those things to move on. So it seems logical that quantum healing hypnosis can treat a traumatic experience, and many people have benefited from this, and to deal with their traumatic memories and their emotions, and they get some relief from the symptoms of their post-traumatic stress disorder. So with such a wide range of post-traumatic stress disorder symptoms, it makes sense to use hypnosis to dig deeper and into your subconscious and eliminate memories and emotions that go along with those memories that result from these events. And this can be passed along from this lifetime or previous lifetimes through DNA. So there have been significant findings that quantum healing hypnosis can help you treat and improve things like your relationships and emotional issues, as I mentioned, such as depression and anxiety, and is an effective treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder. So anyone who has experienced PTSD will tell you how debilitating the condition can be for them. And anyone that's unfamiliar, let's just take a little moment to examine it and look at the symptoms. So what is post-traumatic stress disorder? It's a mental disorder that develops because you have experienced or witnessed a very traumatic event. And this isn't limited to, but can be things like child sexual abuse, serious injuries, physical injuries, serious accidents, national disasters, war, combat. So what does post-traumatic stress disorder, what does it, how many people does it affect? It affects 1 in about 11 people. It also can affect women twice as more often as men, and so it's very common. You can experience memories and emotions related to an event long after the trauma, and people with post-traumatic stress disorder can relive traumas and the event through flashbacks. You might end up feeling sad, angry, fearful. You might feel alone and alienated from others. And you might even avoid being around other people because it reminds you of a very difficult event and is a trigger for you. People often take strong medications to deal with this trauma and the pain from it, but these medications often have side effects. So it points to a real need for something more effective and maybe safer for those with post-traumatic stress disorder, and the option is quantum healing hypnosis. So just to say that it is safe to do, and there's plenty of evidence-based research showing that hypnotherapy can reduce many symptoms very effectively, and issues, including those related to trauma. So the person in the session, when you come for a quantum healing hypnosis session, is connected to their higher self and other beings at times during the session. They might experience alternative lives, past lives, and where they can receive answers and information necessary to heal the deep pain from the trauma. There's also healing teams that come in that are their healing teams and my healing teams that heal on a very deep level. So I'm only the facilitator and you're the true healer in these sessions. So how it works is the idea is to allow the person that's living with post-traumatic stress the opportunity to observe the event and associate the experience, and then replacing it or looking at it, observing it with new. The higher self might bring you to a scene or event that can allow the person, you, to heal by just observing the event even. And at other times, hypnotherapy might help you share your feelings or events in the session with family or friends so you can control the emotions in the situation and in the scene, and this benefits you greatly. So what are some of the other benefits? It's widely used for many conditions and symptoms. It significantly can improve your outlook on life. You can heal from physical and mental and emotional issues as a result of having a session. Even one session, you might become clear on your purpose in life, become unstuck and free from blockages that have been affecting you your entire life and allowing you to be your true self. So those who have suffered from trauma undergo a hypnotic trance, and you deal with your emotions and your trauma, and you break free from the control that this trauma has had in you. And you experience then a positive change in your being and in your life. So perhaps another most significant benefit outside of reducing the symptoms of trauma is that there are very few, if you might call them, side effects due to having a session. Very few people experience any issues in a negative way after. So it's important to remember that quantum healing hypnosis doesn't work right away. It might take several weeks after you've had it to acclimate to, so your mind and body and spirit can acclimate to what you've had during the session. If you take your first steps forward to healing yourself and your trauma by using quantum healing hypnosis, you won't regret that, I'm sure. It is very life-changing, and your higher self and guides and angels often come to the sessions, and I'm assisting them to heal you, and you heal yourself. So if you'd like to talk with me about having a session, there's I'll send the link below to my website, where you, or there's actual link where you can book a consultation with me, or if you're ready to have a session, please reach out. I'm more than happy to help you to heal yourself. So you take care, and I'll see you in the next session.